Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth. And this Puffy saga that's continued to play itself out in the courtroom and on national media and social media is a clear illustration that Puffy has had some demonic and some kind of evil spirit lurking behind him and in front of him for years. Look at what took place with his artist. Biggie ends up getting murdered. Shine shoots somebody in the face when at a club when Puffy was dating Jennifer Lopez. G. Depp had has mental issues and admitted to a murder that took place 20 years ago. He's in jail. Craig Mack did one album, Flavor in Year. Puffy wanted him to change management and shelved him, and then he ended up dying and having mental health issues. Black Rob, history of drug issues and mental issues, and never really did very much. Making of the Band, which was that MTV show, that was a complete farce and a joke. I never thought that Puffy had much talent. Uh, it was kind of buffoonery. He doesn't play any instruments. He doesn't write music. Uh, and the way he was able to broker that deal with Clive Davis and get $65 million from Arista back in '94 to start Bad Boy is very interesting. And then now what has come out about Clive Davis's lifestyle, being bisexual and all that, and Cassie alluding to rumors that Puffy was bisexual or is bisexual, and all the sexploitation, harassment uh, that he did to Cassie is just abominable. Um, a lot of these guys, this old man versus young woman, uh, ever since Aaliyah died, many of these black record labels uh, have all tried to follow up with a cute female artist like Aaliyah. Murder Inc. had Ashanti. Uh, Puffy had Cassie. I mean, you can tell that they were just copying each other. And we do know the tragic death of Aaliyah in the plane crash, but she had a situation with R. Kelly when she was young uh, through uh, her uncle's record label. Kim Porter's death. So there's been death and destruction around Puffy for all these years that people were not fully aware of. And there's another defining moment that people don't pay attention to from Puffy's appearance. Has anyone ever noticed how Puffy's eyebrows are arched like horns? Look at some pictures of Puffy and look at his eyebrows. His eyebrows are arched up like he has horns. Mike Tyson used to have that same kind of look too with his eyebrows. So the demonic forces were exuding straight out of Puffy's face. And all of this egregious behavior, nobody left Bad Boy as a millionaire. Look at the name of the record label. It was a subsidiary of Arista. And you have to think about it. Arista played Puffy like an ultimate chess piece, because if they really wanted the artists, Biggie and the people that Bad Boy had signed, Arista could have signed them directly to Arista. But they knew it was going to be a problem with this urban hip hop degrading music. So they allowed Puffy to have a subsidiary with Bad Boy and let them take the brunt of the negative imagery, the negative responses that would come from the music. There's not hardly been anything positive from it. And Puffy was getting played like a serious chess piece by Clive Davis. And now there are rumors that Puffy had a relationship with Clyde in a homosexual way, and that's how he got the money. Uh, and then there are rumors that after Puffy got abused, he abused Usher, that lived with him when he was 12 and 13 years old. So you have this whole lineage of demeaning, sex-driven, negative uh, experiences and energy forces that are being propagated on people each and every day. And I'm surprised Puffy lasted this long. This stuff has been going on for 30 years. And I'm telling you, look back at some of the pictures of Puffy and his eyebrows. They look like horns, like the devil. Clive has a big play in this situation. And of course, him being a white older gentleman with a Harvard law degree and bisexual and gay, they're not going to do anything to him. Puffy is going to go down as the main chess piece in this entire saga, similar to R. Kelly and similar to Bill Cosby. And it is so unfortunate. And remember, Kim Porter's mysterious death. There's been death and destruction around Puffy for years. His concerts, his rapping style, none of it was authentic. And we as black people gave Puffy all his street credibility. Puffy went to Catholic grade school. He went to Howard for a while. How does Puffy get a pass as some kind of gangster? And when he wasn't. Suge Knight went to UNLV, come from a two-parent household, graduated from UNLV. He wasn't a street dude. We got to stop having this false narrative that anything about a black person in athletics and entertainment has to come from the dirt. I mean, you can't be a middle-class person that wants to be in entertainment or in athletics or professional athlete. You have to be a thug. Puffy has never been a thug, but he's paid people to be around him that are enforcers so he could continue to market this thug image that never existed. But now he's going to have to pay the piper like R. Kelly did and like Bill Cosby. Criminal charges are on their way. And look at the destruction that has taken place around him. Everybody has fallen off on hard times or died but him. And all the fingers point to Puffy. So this saga is going to start speeding itself up. It took a little bit for it to get started. Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal have been talking about this stuff for years, and it is going to be a roller coaster ride to hell for Sean Puffy Combs here soon. It's unfortunate. I never cared for him. He was too over the top. He seemed phony and fake. We're around the same age. I might be a little older than Puffy. But for these young kids to continue to believe this thug image, Ice Cube wasn't a thug. Dr. Dre wasn't a thug. Suge Knight wasn't a thug. And Puffy definitely wasn't a thug. But he just used his power and his strength against weak people. He knew who he could do that to and who he couldn't do it to. And it's unfortunate. So let's continue to see how this saga plays out. I don't think it's going to end well. And I don't think Puffy's got enough money or power to get himself out of this. There are some dark days that are coming to the light on Sean Puffy Combs here soon. Manifest your truth. This has been a Trevor Donald Experience. See you next time.